this shape I'm in. Gonna get high, just fall again. I got nothing to do, nothing to say, nowhere to be. I'm gonna sit in the rain. Hey, mama, it's what I...
G'day guys. So firstly, I'd like to apologise to my hiking buddies for the extremely long hold up on the production of this video. I'll talk more about that later in the video.
I've known loss and I've known pain and I've known less if I'd had...
So back in June 2023, some friends and I went to do an overnight hike of Mt Bongong in Victoria's high country. We arrived late on the Friday night with the plan of waking up early on the Saturday to summit the mountain.
Hey, mama, tell me what to do. I think my luck is falling through. It's getting pretty slim.
It was a bitter cold winter's night, and we woke up to light rain that looked like it was set in for the day. We all started packing our things in preparation for the hike, then got a solid breakfast in, mostly thanks to Vernon's epic setup and preparedness.
Playing with leaves and pissing on. Well, I've known loss and I've known pain and I've known less if I'd have a brain. Lost my world, so my own damn greed. Shot myself in the leg just to see if I bleed.
Nom nom nom. Nice. Get around it.
You could start a cooking show, like a bush cooking show.
She was cooking adventures.
You need to put some weight on.
Yeah, you guys have to come body shot. This is all I got. It's alright. No coffee.
No, there's it.
I have my dignity.
Yeah, no. Monster.
A little bit more. What did you tell you for? It's gonna be shit. It's wet and it's terrible. Very wet.
So another thing I want to mention is that this is one of the first times I was using two GoPros to film, mostly in waterproof cases, which explains why the sound is almost unusable. Making videos like this is something I would like to do more of, but as usual, I get too busy working and don't put enough time aside for these activities. I also struggled to work out how to tell this story. With the sound unusable, I was unsure how to make the footage interesting to watch. I eventually decided on doing voiceovers like this, but then I had to work up the confidence and find the time to actually do it. After parking a short distance from the beginning of the track, we set off. Once we got to where the summit hike starts, we filled in the visitor log and instantly started gaining altitude. The wet conditions were only getting worse, which meant the mud was thick and we were all soaked. We came across a few fallen trees along the track that had become obstacles. Nothing too difficult, but with the first few kilometers quite steep, it did prove to be a slight challenge. We'd have a short rest from time to time just to catch our breath and have some water. Although the weather was against us, this part of the track was very beautiful.
About 2 k's, I think. I don't know. Everyone's sweating, everyone's wet. She wants to have a cup. Sean's at a couple of stops. Heaps of fun though.
This was actually the first hike I'd ever used walking sticks, and I have to say, hiking uphill with weight, I found they actually helped a lot. I was very surprised. I also bought snowshoes for this hike. I'd never used them before in my life. I found the snowshoes very useful and not too difficult while traveling uphill, but coming down was a different story. They seemed to be a massive hindrance coming down the hill, although there is a good chance it's just due to my inexperience. Once we'd climbed to the snow line, we came across a refuge cabin and decided to stop to refuel with lunch. It was a great cabin with a small fireplace. We met a few other hikers there who were also keen for the summit. Unfortunately, while we were eating, the weather only got worse. From here, we put on our snowshoes and continued up the mountain. We came across more fallen trees, which proved a little harder to pass while wearing snowshoes, but it all added to the experience. Mt Bongong is located in Alpine National Park in northeast Victoria, Australia. It is the highest peak in the state at 1,986 metres or 6,516 feet. It has both rich Indigenous and European history. It's popular among hikers all year round and backcountry skiers in the winter. As we got closer to the peak, the conditions got much worse. As we left the cover of the vegetation, we were copping strong winds while crossing steep, icy paths. It was getting dangerous. With the peak almost in sight, we made the decision to turn around and head back to the cabin. When we returned to the cabin, we all set up camp for the night. We got the fire going and started drying out our gear while preparing dinner. Unfortunately, I forgot to film anything from in the cabin that night, but we all had a great time sitting around the fire, staying warm, telling stories and eating dinner. The next morning, we woke up to blue skies and amazing weather, quite the contrast from the day before. We all enjoyed a slow start and then packed up camp to start the descent. It was on the hike back down that I started to notice the camera batteries playing up. I'm still not sure if they were genuinely going flat or if I didn't have them fitted correctly in the waterproof cases. Either way, I learnt a lot about my gear on this trip, and I'm glad I could salvage some of it to put a video together. Like I said at the start of the video, I would love to start making more content. I genuinely enjoy it, but I'm keen to hear any suggestions in the comments. If you have any gear, editing or technical advice, please let me know. I'm eager to learn. I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know if you'd like to see more content in the future. Thank you.